9. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Sar. Koulibaly is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in a shooting guard. Embiid. And this time of the season, Brent, you know this, what a front office is focused in on right now.
Well, teams got to be really honest about the arc of where it is their team is. Are they competitive? Are they playoff caliber? Are they championship caliber? And depending on where that is, you're going to be very patient with either development or you're going to be impatient to dive in to try to win a championship at all costs. So lots of time here to go, but decisions will be made as the season goes on.
Here's Maxey. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Sar. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Embiid against Ayton. Embiid, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Tipped away. Quickly looking it over. 5 to shoot. Embiid with the steal. To the right side. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. Porter in the corner. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. On the wing, Koulibaly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Good on the 13-footer.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
So for the Wizards, Clint Capella, he's checked in for 8. Robert Williams comes in for Sar, and Simmons subbed in for Quickly. Outside, Simmons. Back to Koulibaly. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Outside, Maxey. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Williams. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that contact not shaking Robert Williams up much. He really commits to his selections in the paint.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Kicks it to Capella. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And that one's good by Porter.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Washington trailing. Here's Simmons. Still yet to score. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Maxey, no good. Maxey's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Embiid. As Boucher comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Edwards in for George. Simmons on the wing. Capella, high post. Clock at 4. And Boucher sends it back.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the 76ers making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. George is checked in for Washington. Outside Edwards. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Wizards making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. Washington ball.
The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Simmons. Back to LeVert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Inside, taken away by Williams. From deep, George. Boucher with the rebound. The 76ers shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And a long combo guard. Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
Now LeVert. The pass to Capella. To the inside. Stolen by Kessler. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Washington calls timeout. So for the Wizards, Andre Ayton's checked in for Clint Capella. Sarr comes in for Williams and quickly in for Simmons. And here is Quickly. Nothing on the board. To the middle. Stolen by Kessler. Dinwiddie passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
George with no one around. And again, Washington no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
LeVert against Dinwiddie. Boucher, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Maxey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Maxey. It's deflected. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. And George kicks to LeVert. Pass to Sarr. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Quickly. They get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. A nice shot by LeVert.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So on the floor for Washington, Sarr out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's George, and it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball. That's a jump ball.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Pass to McCain. Hits the 3-point bomb. McCain's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Washington shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think you've got the right guys. Kevin?
You know, you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
Improving every year as a playmaker. I like quickly looking to dish it.
Pass to Porter. Maxey against Quickly. Some solid defense from Ayton.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Carrington, that's good.